Hey, I'm Kelly, creator of the Virtual Dirt Biker School, and in this video I want to share you 5 common mistakes that trail riders make that cause them to crash hard. So if you don't like crashing and getting hurt, keep watching. Mistake number 1 is staring at the obstacle that you don't want to hit. Whether it's a tree or a rock or a log off the side of the trail, you see it, and because you're afraid of hitting it, you stare at it. You go, oh, it's over there. You're watching it, and oh, what do you know? The bike is going right towards it. Oh, bam! You hit it because you're staring at it. What you got to realize is that the bike is going to go where you are looking. It has something to do with your brain and how your body follows what your brain is thinking about or looking at, or both. So what you need to do is look ahead on the trail where you want to go. So if the trail is only 3 feet wide, you need to be looking at the trail and not the tree right off to the side. Mistake number 2 is riding too fast too soon. I've seen quite a few people just hop on their bike, fire it right up, and just go full throttle right away within the first 5 minutes. But when you do that, your body is not warmed up, and you're more likely to tense up and get tight, making it hard to control the throttle or the brakes or the clutch. So you're not going to be able to ride as smooth, and if you try and ride at 100% speed, you're more likely to crash. This is because your body, your muscles, they need time to warm up so that they can relax and be loose and use them to their full efficiency. It's just like your bike or your car. The engine needs time to warm up because when it's cold, it doesn't have all the proper tolerances, but as the engine parts warm up, the metal expands, it gets to the proper clearances so that they run efficiently and with the best performance. So instead of just going wide open right away, you need to give your body at least 5 or 10 minutes, preferably 15, to start riding slow. Or maybe before getting on the bike, you need to warm up, exercising, running, jumping jacks, whatever it takes to warm up your muscles, your blood, your whole body so that you can ride loose and relaxed. Starting to rain here. Mistake number 3 is death gripping the bars. This is usually when you come up to like an obstacle or a part of the trail section, whether it's a tight corner or a hill, and you start to get nervous, you tense up, you squeeze the bars really tight, because you want to stay in control of the bike. You don't want the bike to jump around. But what this does is it makes it harder to control the bike, because when you're stiff and you're squeezing on really tight, you can't have smooth throttle, you can't use the brake smoothly or the clutch, and your arms and wrists and hands will get fatigued very quickly within a matter of a few minutes. So instead of squeezing really tight, death grip in the bars, you need to relax your arms and your hands and let the bike work under you. So if the bike is rocking back and forth, going side to side, don't just squeeze every time that happens, because you're going to get fatigued rapidly. Let the bike do its thing, and then if you really feel the bike starting to get sideways, then you can manhandle the bike and put it into submission. But if that's happening every few minutes, then you either need to slow down or you need to relax more, or both. Mistake number 4 that can cause big crashes is only using the rear brake. This might be because you're intimidated by the front brake, because you might lock it up and wash out or fly over the bars. But when you're only using the rear brake, you're only getting about 10, maybe 20% of your braking power, which means that you won't be able to stop in time if you're coming in too hot to a corner. You might fly off the trail, you might smash into a tree, and you can still crash when just using the rear brake, because it's harder to have control wearing dirt bike boots because they're stiff. So it's really easy to put a little bit too much pressure, lock up that rear wheel, not really notice it because it just slides, and then it starts to get sideways, and then it just washes right out. That's why you need to use both brakes and learn how to use them smoothly and efficiently to stop faster and prevent crashing into that tree. And I teach trail riders how to do that in a matter of days with my backyard confidence method. The 5th big mistake is just sitting in the same spot on the seat. This is common if you're used to riding a mountain bike or a street bike, or maybe you're just unsure what the proper body position is. But when you just sit in the same spot, whether you're accelerating or braking or turning or going up or down a hill, you're not going to have as much control of the bike, because you need to shift your weight and your body position to get better traction of the bike and to stay balanced so that you don't get thrown and bounced around on the bike. When you learn how to use proper body position and anticipate what the bike is going to do, you're going to be able to stay in control, because The tires are going to have more traction. They're not as likely to slide out, allowing you to ride faster, and you'll be using less energy because you won't have to squeeze hard with your hands or your legs, allowing you to ride longer without having to go work out at the gym to increase your stamina. And if you want to learn what these basic techniques are that will give you more confidence and control, you can head to motocrosshideout.com/basic or click the link in the description below. It's a free PDF, it's quick and easy to read, and you can start learning today. I'm Kelly Fager from MX Hideout. Ride safe, have fun.